5.2 Complex, dissonance-reducing, habitual, and variety-seeking buying behavior. 5.2.1 Definition. Complex, dissonance-reducing, habitual, and variety-seeking buying behaviors are the four main types of consumer purchasing behavior, each signifying a different level of involvement in the decision-making process and the perceived differences between brands when making a purchase, with complex and dissonance-reducing indicating high involvement, and habitual and variety-seeking signifying low involvement. 5.2.2 Explanation of each type. 1. Complex buying behavior. This occurs when a consumer is highly involved in the purchase decision, carefully evaluating different brands and features because the product is expensive, important, or has significant perceived differences between options. For example, buying a new car. 2. Dissonance-reducing buying behavior. Similar to complex buying behavior, this involves high involvement but with less perceived difference between brands, often leading to post-purchase dissonance where the buyer worries they might have made the wrong choice. For example, choosing a new washing machine. 3. Habitual buying behavior. This is characterized by low involvement in the purchase decision, with little perceived difference between brands, leading to routine purchases based on habit, for example, buying the same brand of cereal every time. 4. Variety-seeking buying behavior. While still having low involvement, consumers actively seek variety and switch between brands frequently, even if there is no significant difference in quality, simply to try something new. For example, trying different flavors of soda. 5.2.3 Key points to remember. 1. Involvement level. The key distinction between these behaviors lies in the level of thought and effort a consumer puts into the buying decision. 2. Marketing strategies. Understanding which buying behavior applies to a product allows marketers to tailor their strategies accordingly, providing detailed information for complex purchases, reassurance for dissonance-reducing situations, consistent messaging for habitual buys, and highlighting new options for variety-seeking consumer. 5.2.4 Importance of understanding different types of consumer behavior. Understanding how different types of consumers think, feel, and act can significantly influence a company's marketing strategies and overall performance. It provides critical insights into the motivations that drive purchasing decisions, enabling companies to tailor their business operations. By analyzing consumer behavior, organizations can identify emerging trends and shifts in the market dynamics, allowing them to adapt swiftly and maintain a competitive edge. This knowledge fosters innovation, enhances customer satisfaction, and cultivates brand loyalty, ultimately driving growth in an ever-evolving business landscape. Here are several reasons why organizations invest in understanding consumer behavior and prioritize this area. 1. Enhanced marketing strategies. Businesses develop targeted, custom messaging and promotions that capture attention and drive sales, significantly increasing the likelihood of conversion. 2. Product development and innovation. Consumer behavior insights help companies listen to feedback, observe purchasing patterns, and innovate and improve their products. 3. Customer retention and loyalty. Understanding consumer behavior assists in creating personalized experiences and addressing pain points, which in turn become the key to building strong relationships with customers. 4. Competitive advantage. Companies anticipate market shifts and understand customer points of view to position themselves effectively against competitors, ensuring they capture a large market share. 5. Informed decision making. Investing in consumer behavior analysis equips companies with data-driven insights that inform strategic decisions. This knowledge helps businesses allocate resources efficiently, optimize pricing strategies, and manage inventory effectively. 5.2.5 What are the 4 types of consumer behavior? A consumer's buying decision depends on the type of products that they need to buy. The behavior of a consumer while buying a coffee is a lot different from while buying a car. Based on observations, it is clear that purchases that are more complex and expensive involve higher deliberation and many more participants. Consumer buying behavior is determined by the level of involvement that a consumer shows in a purchase decision. The involvement allows customers to ensure that this product is exactly what they want or do not want. One of the participants of 102 CX report, Todd Clark from L'Oreal, mentioned it explicitly. I believe the first issue is getting the consumer to try the products first. The second would be getting the consumer to understand the science of the product and why it is the best for their needs. Answering the need or pain point gets consumers to use or buy. The amount of risk involved in a purchase also determines buying behavior. Higher priced goods tend to carry a higher risk, thereby requiring greater involvement in buying decisions. There are 4 types of consumer buying behavior. 5.2.5.1 Complex buying behavior. Complex buying behavior is encountered particularly when consumers are buying an expensive product. In this infrequent transaction, consumers are highly involved in the purchase decision. Consumers will research thoroughly before committing to invest. Consumer behaves very attentively when buying an expensive product or a product that is unfamiliar to them. When the risk of buying a product is very high, a consumer consults friends, family, and experts before making the decision. For example, when a consumer is buying a car for the first time, it's a big decision as it involves high economic risk. There is a lot of thought on how it looks, how his friends and family will react, how will his social status change after buying the car, and so on. In complex buying behavior, the buyer will pass through a learning process. He will first develop beliefs about the product, then attitudes, and then make a thoughtful purchase choice. For complex buying behavior, customers, top executives should have a deep understanding of the products. It is expected that they help the consumer to understand their product. It is important to create an advertising message in a way that influences the buyer's beliefs and attitudes. 5.2.5.2 Dissonance-reducing buying behavior. In dissonance-reducing buying behavior, consumer involvement is very high. This might be due to high prices and infrequent purchases. In addition, there is a low availability of choices with fewer significant differences among brands. In this type, A consumer buys an easily available product. Consumers will be forced to buy goods with few choices, and therefore they will be left with limited decision making. Based on the products available, time limitations or budget limitations, consumers buy certain products without doing much research. For example, a consumer who is looking for a new collapsible table that can be taken camping quickly decides on the product based on a few brands available. The main criteria here will be the use and features of the collapsible table and the budget available to him. Brands should run after sales service camps that deliver focused messaging. These campaigns should aim to support consumers and convince them to continue with the choice of their brand. 5.2.5.3 Habitual buying behavior. Habitual buying behavior is depicted when a consumer has low involvement in a purchase decision. In this case, the consumer is perceiving only a few significant differences between brands. When consumers are buying products that they use for their daily routine, they do not put a lot of thought. They either buy their favorite brand or the one that they use regularly, or the one available in the store, or the one that costs the least. For example, when a consumer buys an energy drink, he tends to buy the flavor, taste that he likes without actually putting in a lot of research and time. Many products fit into this category. Products such as chocolates, cakes, juices, etc. all fit into this product category. Consumers just go for it and buy it. There is no brand loyalty. Consumers do not research or need information regarding the purchase of such products. Habitual buying behavior is influenced by radio, television, and print media. Moreover, consumers are buying based on brand familiarity. Hence, decision makers must use repetitive advertisements to build brand familiarity. Further, to initiate product trial, they should use tactics like price drop promotions and sales promotions. Marketing teams should attract consumers using visual symbols and imagery in their advertising. Consumers can easily remember visual advertisements and can associate with a brand. 5.2.5.4 Variety-seeking buying behavior. In variety-seeking consumer behavior, consumer involvement is low. There are significant differences between brands. Here, consumers often do a lot of brand switching. The cost of switching products is low, and hence consumers might want to try out new products just out of curiosity or boredom. Consumers here generally buy different products not because of dissatisfaction, but mainly with an urge to seek variety. For example, a consumer likes to buy a cookie and choose a brand without putting much thought into it. Next time, the same consumer might choose a different brand out of a wish for a different taste. Brand switching occurs often and without intention. Brands have to adopt different strategies for such types of consumer behavior. The market leader will persuade habitual buying behavior by influencing the shelf space. The shelf will display a large number of related but different product versions. Brands need to avoid out-of-stock conditions, sponsor frequent advertising, and offer low prices, discounts, deals, coupons, and free samples to attract consumers. Disciple all nations.